Good morning, church. Happy Monday. We're going to be in Revelation chapter 1, starting in verse 17. When I saw him, I fell at his feet like a dead man. He laid his right hand on me and said, "Don't be afraid. I am the first and the last and the living one. I was dead, but look, I am alive forever and ever, and I hold the keys of death and Hades. Therefore, write what you have seen, what is, and what will take place after this. The mystery of the 7 stars you saw in my right hand and of the 7 golden lampstands is this. The 7 stars are the angels of the 7 churches, and the 7 lampstands are the 7 churches." So here we have another depiction of the risen Lord. He says, "I am the first and the last." And we compare that with verse 8, where we have the Lord God says, "I am the Alpha and the Omega." That's the Alpha's first letter and the Omega is the last letter of the Greek alphabet. So we have this first and the last. And Jesus says, "I am the first and the last." Anytime people want to see a distinction in godliness between Jesus and God, because you could argue that from verses 1 through 8, where the revelation is given to Jesus from God the Father, but then we have Jesus taking up the same title as God the Father, saying, "I am the first and the last, the living one." And so we see our Trinity stays intact. One God, 3 persons, 3 distinct entities who are all God together, monotheistic. And it's a mystery. We love it. It's profound. It's deep. And it's the nature of who our God is, who we worship. And who is this God? What's going on? He charges John. He says, "You're going to write what you see, what is, what will take place, what you have seen." And he's surrounded by the churches. Jesus is in the midst. This is a very important reality for us to see. The 7 golden lampstands and the 7 stars, the 7 angels or messengers to the churches or of the churches, and the 7 churches themselves. And remember, this is in Asia Minor, where there's this kind of oval of the churches that we're going to get to starting in our next time together. So what's the devotional thought in all this? Well, number 1, we see the godhood of Christ reaffirmed and that he is in the midst of the churches. He holds our churches, he holds who we are in his hands, and he charges the angels that are with our churches or the messengers. He's in charge of the message of the church. He's in charge of the church. Without Christ, there is nothing. There is no body. We are his ambassadors, his extension in this earth, and we have to totally be bowed down and submitted to him because he rules us. He is our ruler and our king. So let's always be running back to Christ. Let's always be pursuing him because he holds us in his hand and he stands in our midst. He is God forever, and we praise and worship his holy name. Well, I love you, church, and I look forward to getting into the letters tomorrow.